Yo, everybody, we are about to be reacting to this Pat Bev clip right now. And what is he saying in this clip?
He wants Anthony Edwards to leave Minnesota, which is ridiculous. But we'll see what his reasoning is.
Let's see what he has to say about it, man. Let's just get straight into it.
Numbers, I think his numbers in the playoffs compared to Mike's and a lot of the top greats that's played in the playoffs, 21, 22 years old, he's up there with the best of them. So
does he need to get out of Minnesota?
He will get out of Minnesota.
Okay.
I mean, that's just what happens.
The evolution.
Okay.
And
that's no disrespect to Minnesota.
No.
It's just, you feel me, with that personality, he can change the world with basketball. With
Where should he go?
Personality.
Not to put you on the spot, where should he go?
You got to go, obviously.
Big market?
It has to be big.
LA, New York.
For him to get the most, and then again, I played in Minnesota. There's no diss on Minnesota. There's no diss on lower market teams, but he is the type of player that you need to see him. You need to see him.
Wait, hold on. Let's see why. Hold on. I know you had to say this. Hold on.
So all the work he's putting in right now, and then of course he's gonna put it in, but it looks different when you get to see it than go through an app and get it.
I'm not gonna lie though. When you're when you know what I'm saying. If you're a small market team, you low-key do gotta go on NBA. Type in Timberwolves to see what he's doing. Okay, let's see him explain.
When you get to see it, then go through an app and get it, or I can't really get it the way I need to get it. It's just different when you got 30 games on TV and you get to see that shit every night.
Does he have that Jordan?
He has all of
that practice.
Damn. There's so many things.
We're gonna cut it right there. I know you gotta unleash right now.
No, that's crazy,
okay.
Bro. First of all, a couple of things he said, right? He said that's just the way it has to be. That's the first thing he said, bro. It does not have to be that way. Who says it has to be that way? Does anybody say Patrick Mahomes used to leave Kansas City to go to LA or New York?
Football is different though.
But it doesn't matter though. And one of his reasons right now is, people have to see Anthony Edwards on TV. It shouldn't have to be all them have to go on League Pass. That's a marketing issue. That's the NBA's responsibility to put their best players on TV. It's not the Wolves' problem that Anthony Edwards has 13 national TV games.
I bet you Pat Bev would not be making this clip if the Detroit Pistons had like fucking 20 games on national TV. He wouldn't be saying that.
But that's the whole point.
So are you going at Pat Bev right now, or are you going at Adam Silver in the NBA?
Pat Bev is making a point that it's true. This is exactly
he's saying what's true. Yeah,
this is exactly what happens in the NBA.
If anything, he's saying Ant needs to be on TV, and he's just trying to find a reason why he should be on TV.
And I get that. Right now, all the big stars. If you want to get on TV, you have to play for LA, New York, Miami, all those teams. I get that, but the whole mindset has to change, bro. There is no way that Anthony Edwards, going into his 4th year, he hasn't even played on his 2nd contract yet. The max contract has not even hit the bank account yet. And people are talking about Anthony Edwards needs a bigger market than Minnesota. Does he need a bigger stage than Minnesota? That's so ridiculous, bro. I can't even believe this is a topic. If the NBA was really serious about catching the NFL and actually getting more fans and being as popular, this is the biggest issue going on right now with the NBA. Giannis just won a championship. He did, right? Yeah, a couple years ago, he won a championship. All I hear is right now, Giannis needs to leave Milwaukee. He should team up with Steph. He should do this. He should do that. I never hear in the NFL a big star, big QB, wide receiver. I don't know. I don't care who it is. You have Green Bay, Wisconsin. That is not a big market. No, that's a historic franchise. Green Bay, Wisconsin is on the same pedestal as New York Giants, the New York Jets, LA Rams. You know what I'm saying? Every fan base feels like they have a chance. If this is how it's gonna be, if small market teams, right, that look into a star through a draft or through free agency or trade, right, and it barely happens because every big NBA player, if they had a choice, they would go to Miami, New York, and LA. They would, right? Yeah. So now that small market teams look into a star, we're gonna say, the media is gonna push a narrative, or not even media. Like, I'm so disappointed in Pat Bev. Being a former Timberwolves player, he's gonna push a narrative that Ant has to get out of Minnesota to achieve that next level of Michael Jordan-esque popularity. That's so ridiculous, bro. Giannis literally just won a championship 2 years ago. Nikola Jokic, who's the best player in the fucking NBA right now, just won a championship in Denver. Denver is a smaller market than Minnesota. So you tell me Ant can't win a championship. But Nikola Jokic, the best player in the NBA right now, can win a championship in Denver. This is so ridiculous, bro. Like, this is why Adam Silver's NBA is never gonna catch the NFL, bro. Teams are not. We should make it a three league team if that's the case. We should just have Miami, New York, and fucking LA, bro. Let's just have a 3-team league, bro. Everybody play for those 3 teams, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, what is this discussion right now, bro? Like, this is crazy what I'm hearing right now, bro. Oh, Anthony Edwards, he needs to be on TV 30 times. That's the NBA's responsibility. Put Anthony Edwards on TNT. Put him on ESPN. That's their job. Market your star players.
How much do the Wolves got right now?
They got like 13. He even said, I think he said they got like 13 or 10. I think 10 to 13. That's the NBA's job. Put Anthony Edwards. Put John Morant.
They should be. They should
on national TV.
The NBA should be doing that. Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. Like, this is why. Like, this is so frustrating. And back to my Patrick Mahomes point, right? Mm-hmm. Nobody says Patrick Mahomes should go like to fucking LA, bro, or New York. You don't see hit pieces from fucking The Athletic talking about, oh, Patrick Mahomes needs a bigger stage. Yeah. The Kansas City Chiefs can just compete as much as the New York Giants, bro. Yeah. And their media markets are on two different stratospheres, bro. But in the NBA, once a small market team, we don't know how many looks into a star, a young star, matter of fact, that's not even on a second contract. Oh, we gotta write a hit piece on why Anthony Edwards needs to leave Minnesota. But come on, bro, this is so frustrating, bro. Like at this point, what's the point of being a fan of a small market team if people are just gonna keep doing this bullshit? You know what I mean? Like, we don't got a chance at this point. What do they say about small market teams? Hey, if you guys are gonna suck, you guys better draft well. That's what everybody says. If you're a small market team, you better hit on your draft picks, your lottery picks. We literally hit on Karl Anthony Towns, Anthony Edwards, and now people just want us to just not trade away, but and just to walk and not accept any more deals from Minnesota and just go to a bigger market. So what's the point of having a small market team? Just have all big media markets. Let's just do that then. That's cool. Yeah. Like, I'll be cool with that. I'll be a fan of somebody else. Mm-hmm. This is ridiculous, bro. Like, this is so frustrating. And out of all people, coming from Pat Bev's mouth is crazy to me, bro. I thought Pat Bev was one of us, bro.
Pat Bev, okay, you can say he's one of us, but at the end of the day, he is one of Anthony Edwards' best friends. Like,
he's cool.
When it comes to NBA players, best friends,
and
and he wants the best for Ant. He wants Ant on TV.
I don't understand.
So the NBA should be doing, they should see young stars and
and I understand that. I'm just saying his point. I'm not attacking Pat Bev. Like, what he's saying is just what he said. That's what's normal. Yeah. When a young star goes to a small market team and they have a young player, it's usually all that player should go to.
So right now in this pod, Pat Bev should be looking at Adam Silver. Give the Wolves.
Yeah, his Pat Bev's point is misguided. It shouldn't be on Anthony Edwards to leave Minnesota to have a bigger impact, go to a bigger media. It should be on the NBA. Market Anthony Edwards.
Do you think that will ever change though? Is this something that's stapled in? Is this it's done? There's no way smaller markets.
I mean, that's how it's been for the past 30 years in the NBA.
Do you think that's they could be 30 years? Okay, it could be 30 years. People are it's too long. This shit is not changing. It's already fuck it.
That's why I'm saying this is Adam Silver's biggest job as commissioner. I don't care what he can do. More expansion. He could give us fucking worthless fucking season tournaments, bro. None of that matters, bro. Yeah. His biggest issue is fixing young stars having a chance on a small market team. Because if that's not the case, if we're just gonna be every young star should go to a big market, then I swear to God, there's no point in having a team in a small market.
Okay, let me ask you this though. Let me ask you this. Because Anthony Edwards is one of those breeds where we already know he's gonna become a superstar. Okay?
Yeah.
So right now, so you're talking about young stars. Should right now Paolo Banchero, they probably have 5 national TV games. Should they have double digits? Because he's a young star, but they're not Anthony Edwards. We already know he's solidified.
I understand.
So should we give teams like Orlando Magic, who just drafted Paolo, a chance?
I'm not saying every team should get national. You have to earn it. The Timberwolves have been in the playoffs back-to-back years with Anthony Edwards. He's literally the leader of Team USA right now.
Okay.
The best player on Team USA. Everybody looks at him. On a team that has all stars on Team USA, Anthony Edwards is the best player.
The schedule released before Team USA played.
But you telling me people didn't see Anthony Edwards become an all-star last year in hoop? Sacramento Kings have more national TV games than us, and they made the playoffs one time, and that was last year. Anthony Edwards has made it back-to-back years with the Wolves, and the Kings have more national TV games than Anthony Edwards.
So now you're basically they're coming at the Timberwolves
specifically, it's just crazy
because the Kings, you said they had only one playoff.
We've had back-to-back, and they have more national.
So now they're just coming at the Wolves,
it's just the agenda.
Because you said Orlando did not deserve it.
Yeah, because they didn't make the
Kings
playoffs.
just got one playoff run right now, and they already got way more than us. So
we're
not at the Kings level. We're not Orlando level.
It's at the point it's just so frustrating, bro. Everybody should be on a level playing field. You know what I mean? That's all we. Nobody's asking for any special treatment to small market teams. You know what I mean? Like everybody knows if players had the choice, bro, they would go to LA, they would go to Miami. You know what I mean? Everybody knows that. So when we luck into a star, holy shit, how do we even land Anthony? I don't even know. We lucked into a whole star, a generational player. And now the Athletic is talking about, does Anthony Edwards need a bigger stage? Are you fucking kidding me, bro? The man isn't even on his second contract. Like, this is crazy. He signed a max deal, and people are talking about, does Anthony Edwards need a bigger market? Come on, bro. Like, this is crazy to me, bro. And Pat Bev, like, I get your point. But bro, your point is misguided. That should be to Adam Silver. Tell him to fix what is wrong with small market teams and not getting enough TV time that they need. It's not on Anthony Edwards to move. It should be Minnesota should be on TNT, ESPN, way more than 10 games. Like, that's not our fault. Anthony Edwards has been a special player all the last 2 years. That's not, how does he have 10 national TV games? You tell me. Sacramento made one playoff run. They have way more than us. You have all these mid-ass teams that have way more, and we have an actual star that people want. Anthony Edwards' box office. People talk about box office. He's the type of player, when you go to opposing team's arena, there's kids coming to watch Anthony Edwards.
Okay, but
John Morant's the same way.
You do know that.
Like,
you do know for Ant.
Come on, bro.
Ant's situation though, it's a little different because you do know that him playing for Team USA made it more like. Of course,
I get
you know
that. It made it.
It made it way more like more recognizable. Because
that's when
he's gonna become a household name.
Yeah,
like,
and the schedule came out
know?
before I think the run happened and everything happened.
Yeah.
But like it doesn't take a genius to tell you that Anthony Edwards deserves more than 10 national TV games. Like, come on, bro. That's so disrespectful, bro.
People don't be really watching the world. I think there was this one clip of somebody saying like he didn't perform well in the playoffs or some shit. I think you said that.
Oh my god!
Like, I told you, Momo, nobody.
Stephen A. Man.
Well, Stephen A. Right?
This man said Anthony Edwards didn't shoot. He said he didn't shoot the ball well in the playoffs. Come on, bro. That man averaged 30, bro, and he's talking about something that didn't happen. Like, do people even watch these games? People get paid to watch these games. Stephen A. is talking about Anthony Edwards didn't shoot the ball well, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, bro, this is just so frustrating.
But then that shows you that like he didn't give a fuck about the Wolves before the whole team USA run, you know.
That's what I'm saying. It has to be a change within sports media, especially NBA media, because I don't see this in any other sport. Honestly, baseball, hockey, NFL, I don't see this shit, bro. It's only the NBA. It has to be an NBA media driven change that. Hey, when a star player is playing for a small market, let's not. Why are we saying, oh, he should go here, he should go here, bro? Invest in that man. Write articles about what that team should do. Put pressure on that specific team. Hey, Minnesota, what are you guys doing to help Anthony Edwards? Those are the pieces that should be coming out. Now, does Anthony Edwards need a bigger stage? Like, come on, bro. That is ridiculous, bro. It is what it is. We'll see what happens.
Hey, man, that's what we think about that Anthony Edwards, Pat Bev clip. In the comments, write what you guys think about what Pat Bev said. Leave this video a like and please subscribe. Stay tuned for the next video. Peace.